start this motherfucker because it's already past the time that we're supposed to start. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Girl, go 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 girl. So, what's on? Did y'all get your merch? The other day was off with his head, right? And then yesterday and today was choose better, chose me. I think I'm gonna actually take off the choose better. I'm just gonna leave it chose me. I think I'm gonna take off choose better because we ain't answering no questions. We don't give they already gonna see that the girls have chosen better. We don't need to be answering no questions. The answer is in what we embody in our life. Hello? Okay. So the answer is what you see, bitch. Choose better, bitch. You already see I chose better. So I ain't even got to answer the question. You understand? Yeah. So the new edition is just going to have chose me for the girls who ain't answering this question anymore. Right? So I'm getting ready to roll some reefer up. And I was trying to figure out what was going on down to the blogs, right?
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
So let's go to Jasmine Brand. I was like, I'm gonna roll me up something, a little bit something, and see what's going on. The VMAs were last night. I had no idea. No idea. No idea they were on last night. I was like, okay, I need to put some lotion on my arm. Hey. Catch me, baby, here I come. Yes, my shit. What? Okay, so what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Let's go down to the Jasmine Brand and see what's up first. Oh my God. Diddy's lawyers respond to Don Richard's lawsuit that accuses him of physical and SA, says she manufactured a series of false claims in hopes of trying to get a payday. Is that just like the template? I'm thinking it's just the template. Now, let me make sure this motherfucker is on. Is that just the template? They're trying to have, it's either a money grab or pay a big payday. Nigga, you don't have no money. After everybody is done twisting your motherfucking pockets, the money that you use to harm every single woman around you, you are going to pay. I don't understand why them hoes didn't poison that motherfucker. Do you hear me? Because I would have been like, bitch, are you tired of this shit? Because I am. You want to start slowly feeding him rat poison? Who wants to do it? Then we'll be on trial for murder, but he won't be able to handle anybody else. Bitch, you'll be a motherfucking martyr if you got rid of that demon, if you vanquish that demon. I remember in elementary school, one of my teachers telling my mother that Erica is a leader, but we just need her to lead the kids in the right direction. No. I was just listening. Shout out to Jamie, that's me. I was just listening to her read the complaint about the things that he had her and Kalina doing. And then them witnessing what happened with Cassie and then leaving the house. I'd have been like, no, we putting some arsenic in the motherfucking eggs. Yeah, I seasoned it just right, bitch. Oh, girl. No, you vanquished that demon. 30 years he's been raining terror on y'all not gonna tell me them twins haven't been on the other end of his violence. They are not exempt. I know they're not. They have witnessed so much stuff that they probably think that it's normal until they've gotten out into the world to see, oh, this is not normal. This is not how men behave. He's hurt his mother, every woman around him. And in these documents, she is recognizing a disdain for who? Women. Yes, they will put their bodies inside of yours and still hate you. That's what y'all don't understand. These men have a deep, deep disdain for women and femmes. They do. They do. They do. I don't even understand how Christian has a girlfriend and moving in a house. You don't think that Christian has learned how to relate to women from his father. Who do you think he's learned how to relate to women? And he's on a complaint that he harmed one of the crew members of a yacht they were on. How were you able to have a woman be in proximity to you? There's no way anybody should be near those Combs boys at all. They should be lepers. Yes. Lesions on their body oozing of blood and pus. Yes. That's what they should look like. But you moved into a domicile with him. Somebody moved. I don't know. Christian has a girlfriend. I don't know who she is. But I remember they were showing them moving into a house together. No. No, 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 no. Somebody, y'all better check on that girl every now and again. You better check on her. Check her body for bruises. Check on her. Because, you know, Diddy is breaking his silence after being sued by former Daddy Kane member Don Richard. The music mogul released a statement through his attorney, Erica Wolf, who said he was shocked and disappointed by Don Richard's claim. Wolf added, in an attempt to rewrite history, Don Richard has now manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday, conveniently timed to coincide with her album release and press tour. That's what I was saying. She just put a new project out. So let me read it from here. I'm not going to be looking up. I need to have something right here so I can be reading while I'm here, but I got to roll the refresh. So y'all just chill out for a second while I read. Maybe I'll put this on the screen so y'all can read it with me. The statement continued. If Miss Richard had such a negative experience with making the band and Danny Kang, she would not have chosen to continue working with Mr. Combs for dirty money, nor would she have entered the Making the Band reboot in 2020 or agreed to be featured on the Love album last year, which I heard was an old song that he took without her consent, without her permission. And he could, the way that he has their contract set up, he could use all their shit without their permission, I'm sure. It's unfortunate that Miss Richard has cast their 20-year friendship aside and try to get money from him. Well, were you not paying her? She needs to get paid on the back end. You got to pay, Puff. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not sorry. You got to pay, motherfucker. You have terrorized too many people for too long. Absolutely too long. Let's see what the comments say. They said the same about Cassie until the video was released. Please, Cassie stayed for 10 years. Kim stayed forever, and they both had negative experience. That don't justify hurting a person. Look at Tina Turner. She stayed with Ike Turner for years and still managed to tour. No one knew the pain and abuse she endured for years. True. Please, Diddy, instead of blaming the victims, it would be nice to take accountability. No, we've accounted. This is what we're doing. This is the accountability part, right? This is the accountability part. We're accounting. Now we just need him to take responsibility. We've already accounted for it. And there's too many accounts of his behavior. And we could just get Don's father on the phone. He's the one that had to travel to try to get her out of a car she was locked into for hours. I believe every single thing she says. Everything. Everything. And what do I always say? Everybody is a witness. Everyone witnessed what was happening with Cassie, because they witnessed it with Kim. They witnessed it with Misa. They witnessed it with Daphne? Daphne. They witnessed it with Michelle. Is that the new baby mama? She's probably over there getting beat up too. Because he's not going to stop. You know why he's not going to stop? Because there has been no consequences. Why should I stop? I have resources and I have money. I could do whatever the fuck I want. I'm God out this motherfucker. Haven't you heard? I can shelve your career. You can end up dead. Haven't you heard? I can have your car blown up. Play with me if you fucking want to. That's why the fuck people are taking forever to come out. Because they're dealing with a murderer. Charles Manson never killed anybody. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. There's a serial killer on the loose. And he needs to be vanquished and or caged. Sorry. The way I would have been rallying with them people, yeah, I would not have been. I would have been in such distress that it would have been. I would have had to commit a crime in order to feel like I would have that, like I would be safe. Yeah, because what he would have slowly, we would have been seasoning them motherfucking eggs. This tastes good. It sure does. It sure does. Tasteless, flavorless. It does. Tastes great. Yeah. Why are his organs shutting down one by one? Y'all got them life insurance policies on that motherfucker? Girl, he gonna pay on the back end. All of them need to pay on the back end. Misa, I hope they all got insurance policies on that motherfucker. Why was she on the Love album? Because he used an old song without her permission. She didn't agree to be on that damn album. He used an old song. Fuck Puffy, dude. And the people who keep asking, why did she come out now? Why haven't you told your story? I ask you. A lot of you guys are holding on to stories. Y'all like to hold on to stuff. People don't like to hold on to stuff. It actually makes you sick. Did you know that? The stuff you holding on to, if you haven't released it to a therapist, a journal, or somebody, it's going to make you sick. You got to release it. These motherfuckers need to be held accountable. They need to be held accountable and then responsible. And the responsibility needs to come from all of their resources being stripped from them. And then they need to be put behind bars. Puffy is a dangerous person. He needs to be put behind bars. He needs to be put away. I don't know where he is, but I hope the Southern District of New York is getting all their shit together so they can have a slam dunk case. Because all these cases, like somebody said in the comments yesterday, they're going to have to damn near do a goddamn class action lawsuit against him for as much terror as he's inflicted on people. And then for that woman to have had gotten pregnant by him, that IT girl that with this new little baby, can you imagine this little girl? Her name is, I think her name is Love Sean. I think her name is Love Sean Combs. I do. I think her middle name is Sean. That little baby is gonna grow up and be so disgusted at who her father is. Can you imagine? Like, why would you bring a baby into this world and that be her father? Knowing what you know about this motherfucker. Like, you would do that to that little girl? Because when she gets up, she's gonna think her father is the most vile creature, monster that has ever lived. Why would you bring me into this world after 30 years of him doing this stuff, mistreating people, even his artists, the women, his personal relationships, his business relationships? How? Why would you bring me into this world? Why? You knew who this man was and you still had sex with him and then produced me and then like went through with the pregnancy? Why would you do that to me? Awful. Awful. I honestly, if I don't know, that to me, I feel like the baby is in danger. I feel like the woman is in danger. I feel like somebody needs to intervene in that way, because it's like, I feel like you're like intentionally putting a child in danger when you have a child with someone like Sean Combs. Like, what are you doing? She's definitely going to be abused by him if she is old, when she gets old enough. Something verbal, physical, financial, something. He said the same thing about Cassie, right? They have a template. That's really sad. Let's move on. Summer Walker shows off at the VMAs. Glam and Sis did not come to play. Yeah, she looked really pretty. Scrappy was online talking about he needs to, what's happening with Summer Walker. He wants to put some babies in her. Like, when I look at John Cena say that what he has contributed to the world is his legacy, and he knows that he doesn't want to bring any children into this world because he knows that he wants to fully experience life. People say that's selfish, but not these niggas running around just wanting to drop fucking their fertilizer in everybody, wanting to fill everybody with their shit, wanting to impregnate everybody. No control, no discipline, and then barely be in the child's life. Your only testament to, because I think a lot of them feel like once they have a baby with you that they can continue to have sex with you. It's weird. I heard Scrappy say that. I was like, did he just say, I want to put some babies, I want some babies with her or something like that? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these degenerate ass weirdos? Niggas are weird. Yesterday, Shannon Sharpe was overheard having sex on IG Live. He said that he did not turn the IG Live on. He doesn't know how to turn IG Live on. I don't know if somebody tapped into his phone and did a remote access and turned his IG Live on, but he was back there fucking. And what I think it is actually a signal to the world to stop calling him gay. But we know men who have sex with women can also enjoy having sex with men and not call themselves gay. So yeah, Shay Shay, you're not gay, girl. Okay.
So
no, I'm saying
what now?
I mean, it's not specific.
But he was fucking somebody named Michelle in the back, grunting and growling and shit. But I thought the heterosexuals didn't give a fuck what people did in their fucking bedrooms, and the heterosexuals seemed to be enjoying it and excited about it, almost acting like a bunch of 7th graders in a sex education class. Oh my God, we can hear somebody having sex? We're a bunch of 12-year-olds. The heterosexuals say they don't care what people do in their bedrooms, but I tell you what, that shit was plastered everywhere. So somebody is lying.
Hey, boo.
We don't care what y'all do in y'all bedrooms. Is that only for the gay, for the queer kids? We don't care what you do in the bedroom, but we get excited when we hear a man and a woman having sex. She was calling him Poppy. He was popping that pussy. That's what he was doing. Pop, 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 pop that pussy. And then he came out and said that he was disappointed in having sex, disappointed that someone heard you having sex. Let's see what he says. Here he goes.
No hips. I told you ain't nothing slow about but it won't. I can't move like I once could. Yes, sir. But the hips good. The hips solid. Yeah. The doctor told me their last 50 years, they said them hips will still be good when you gone. Yes, sir. But it's tough, obviously, being in a situation like that, because that's something that I've never been in. I never in my wildest dreams, even man, what could possibly happen?
The way that you and Chad talk about your sexual encounters and sexcapades that y'all have had, I'm sure you've been on film fucking before, Shay Shay. I'm sure you filmed it before. This thing where y'all niggas are so disgusting and unruly when it comes to sex and having sex with people, but then when it happens to you, you want to act like you're ashamed and I'm disappointed in myself. Shut up. That signaling is whack as fuck. You're embarrassed because people heard you having sex and you're just happy that it was a woman. Everybody, oh, I'm just happy it was a woman. I thought y'all didn't care.
That would make you the most embarrassed. This never appeared on my radar. Yeah. It never appeared on my radar. But the fact that in the process of that, you hurt people. Yeah. That's you embarrass people. Yeah, you hurt me. I try to tell you, I say, Ocho, man, we gotta have that look.
Let me tell you something. This thing with sex, that y'all want to talk about it incessantly in the form of romantic relationships, but then when people are actually having sex, you act like you're a bunch of fucking prudes. And then you hear people having sex. And it's like, oh my God, we're so excited to hear somebody having sex. Y'all have sex. What are we so excited about? And sir, I don't believe that you went on IG Live by accident. I don't believe it. Let's see. I want to see how many steps it takes to actually go live. Unless you press the button and it hit live, I don't know. But it's tough, obviously, being in a situation like that. People hearing you have sex, the way that y'all talk about having sex with women incessantly. So how come when it's put out in the open, now it's something to be shamed for? Everybody got here because somebody was fucking, all right? That's number one. Hearing that a grown man having sex with a woman, I truly believe a man who has rumored to be gay, I truly believe that this was very much intentional. Because I've heard conversations with Shay and Chad. Yeah, one time it's about 4 or 5 of them. They came in the room. Nigga, shut up. You are a football player and have groupies all over you. Somebody even filmed you fucking before, Shay. So this thing where y'all are so disgusting on camera and these microphones talking about sex and your sexual tryst with women, and then people actually hearing you have sex, and now you come out and say, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so disappointed in myself. Yeah, you got to call everybody. You got a contract with, hey, y'all, I accidentally went live. I got to let these motherfuckers know that I'm not gay. And then this fake ass call from Cat Williams. I don't know if Cat Williams called him for real or not. Well, yeah, you ain't gay today. Right, you're not gay today.
There has to be a certain level of professionalism at all times.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the key word.
You're not going to tell me that a black male athlete is professional when it comes to fucking and having sex at all times. Shut up. See, that's why I don't fucking like talking to niggas like that, because y'all stay lying. And then everybody's like, oh, okay, no, you're a liar. And that's what makes it even worse, is that you can't even come out and be like, man, yeah, I have to be respectful now. Girl. Girl, stop.
You got on me good about professionalism.
Yeah,
but again, this is where the grace comes in.
And news sites and agencies. Man, when y'all start reaching out, I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to look see who I follow and who follow me and try to put 2 and 2 together. Y'all involving people that ain't got ish to do with this.
And he should say, you know why? Because it was a sex worker. And y'all don't know who she was. We done seen you with your drawers off already. You got your ass out on the public square. So tell the truth. Stop acting. That's one thing I can't stand. One thing I can't stand. 2 things I can't stand. Someone preoccupied with sex and someone who acts like they can't talk about sex. If we want to talk about sex, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. And then the shame, the layer of shame that y'all put on sex. We don't care what y'all do in your bedrooms, but all y'all do is talk about fucking. The thing on the top of the black people's list is fucking. Well, it's on the low list, but that's the top. That's the priority. Fucking. All the fucking. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Y'all not gonna figure it out,
right?
Y'all not,
because she's a sex worker.
Right.
But what y'all can do, y'all
that comes every Wednesday at 4 o'clock.
Get on this row.co/nightcap and get $15 off your first order.
Shut up, nigga. Y'all can't be the same ones lying daily about how you don't care about people's sexuality. His IG live was turned on purposely. I wonder if it was bussy or pussy. That's my Michelle button. He was just humbling Ocho about professionalism 2 days ago and then got humbled. There are so many steps to have to take to go live on IG. He did that shit on purpose. Let's see how long it takes to go live. Okay, there's the little square in the bottom. Okay, that's one. Then there's 4 choices: post, story, reel, live. And then you have to hit the live button. So there's 3 steps. It tells you 400 and how many people are active. And then I think you just click the button. Yeah, and then it says 3, 2, 1. And then it goes. So there's actually just 3 steps to go live. So the other day, I almost went live because I was holding my phone and I was hitting the button down here at the bottom. I hit the button and I looked down. I was like, oh no, bitch, I don't want to go live. I've been wanting to go live on Instagram, but I think I'm going to do close friends. Oh, nice. Thank you. Okay. Oh, what happened? What happened to the post? Damn it. Anyways, that's time to move on. So Shannon Sharpe was caught fucking on camera, on live. I believe it was a ploy so people don't keep calling him gay. It doesn't, the fact that you heard what sounds like a woman's voice and y'all think it's some pussy back there, okay, pop. That's what he wants to give. That's what he wanted to let y'all know, that he's not gay. Not on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock. Because a sex worker named Michelle comes down there and tops Shay off. Ugh. Gross. Girl, who cares? I don't like Jasmine Brand. I don't like the headline at the bottom. It should be at the head. I don't know why Jasmine Brand is putting their headlines at the bottom of the post. I don't understand what that's about. But it's making the page look weird because I want to click on this saying big money, Jennifer Lopez reportedly in negotiations, but underneath it is a picture of Deshaun Watson. And so it looks really weird, right? You see where it says Jennifer Lopez? But all that text under Jennifer Lopez is about her, but on the top of Deshaun Watson's picture. So if you click on Deshaun Watson's picture, his post comes up, but it's actually above a thing about Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj. So the image of Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj, the headline is down here, and the post about Deshaun Watson is up there. So I don't like it. I don't know whose idea that was, but fire him. No, I'm just kidding. Put him on desk duty for 24 hours because no, I don't like it. I don't like that they're doing that. So the VMAs were last night. I didn't watch them. I guess I'll watch the performances today on YouTube, but no. And then Kendrick Lamar put out a something last night. With some black Air Force Ones. People think that it's about Drake. It says social media is loving Kendrick Lamar's latest alleged diss track. He was trending with 14,000 people talking about him. The culture knows what black Air Force Ones mean. And if you don't know, then you're definitely not like us. Jay-Z chose the right man. All crusty black Air Forces. This nigga's choosing violence. When Kendrick said, I feel for the women that deal with the clown and nerd shit, can't blame them. Today, they really ain't got much to work with. I hope all your exes' ears start burning for wasting your time. They said he is coming after either Drake or academics. So I'm not going to play it, of course. Says the baddest wife, Trina, post up with her husband, Benjamin Kersey. Benjamin Kersey Jr., one of the most stunning couples. He's a nice looking guy. He kind of looks like Gunplay. He kind of looks like Gunplay. How old is he? Where did she get him from? Did he do duck lips? Her taste in men is very interesting. What happened to what's his face? Now she posted him. His boyfriends are about to wiggle out of the woodwork. Trina done got desperate and scooped up Bobby Light's bestie. He's still married, though, to my friend's little cousin. Congratulations. When did she get married? Oh, I'm so happy for her. I know a family will soon come for her. Girl, did he just do a kissy face? Yeah, at one point he went like this. Why did that man do his lips like that? They go, he looks zesty. Here it goes. Trina, come on now. Rainbow flag. The girl, Chameleon, told y'all that the bisexual men are probably the best men for you. Honestly, I don't understand what the problem is. I would want a person who is balanced in their masculine and feminine. Y'all think taking dick is feminine. So if he's taking dick, he might be bisexual and might do the bending. He might not be getting bended. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just saying, to me, if I were in the market, that would be the preference over a cisgender heterosexual man in this society. Ugh, gross. Even though all of the men are socialized the same and have a latent issue with women, even though, yes, gay, straight, pan, whatever, yes, there's something that they have to unlearn. But I definitely want a person who is balanced in their masculine and feminine. These hyper masculine men who actually hate women and hate that they have to show society that they actually are interested in women when they're not, and then they're angry with you and taking it out on you. Hi, Puffy, taking it out on you. They're angry with you because they don't actually want the world to see, yes, I do enjoy the company of men emotionally, physically, mentally, sexually. And y'all got to be okay with it. See, y'all get upset because it's your idea that a man has left the marketplace and is no longer like the way that guys feel entitled to women. Women do feel entitled to men. There are women who believe that men are sent here for them. And men believe that women are here for them. That's why they feel entitled to your body. But women get upset when a man leaves the market, a potential dick leaves the market for them. Like, and they get upset and then they start calling him names and everything like that. Now, if Trina was with a bisexual man or with a bisexual or pansexual man, or a man who has sex with men at one point or one time in his life, but to like demean her for that is so weird, because the men that you guys keep picking from, these cisgender heterosexual men, have been terrorizing y'all for generations. And the ones on the down low who are so angry that they have this internalized homophobia that they really are pissed off that they have to be with women. So I would rather somebody be living in their truth and saying, yes, I enjoy sex with men and women. I'm sexually attracted to both men and women. I have relationships with both men and women. Doesn't mean they're going to be in relation or being deceptive in the relationship. So y'all have been traumatized by straight men, traumatizing you in relationships by cheating on you. So you assume if he has options of men and women, he more than likely is going to cheat on me. And if he cheats on me with a man, well, if he cheats on you with a woman, y'all don't do shit. So what's the difference if he cheats on you with a motherfucking man? What's the difference? Y'all be swapping pussy. So what's the difference? Pussy juice. Y'all be sharing dick. That's why I don't understand like why everybody came out against it's an act, girl. When I tell you it's such an act. When I watched that scene yesterday with Yandy and Rasheeda, and Yandy acting like, I'm not going to let you cheat on my man. I'm not going to let you cheat with my man. I let you do it once. No, you didn't let nobody do nothing. Because if you did, you wouldn't be feeling like this. If y'all would practice ethical non-monogamy, but no, the men are socialized to practice deception in their relationships, and you're socialized to accept it. But if you practice ethical non-monogamy, I mean, like what you guys are doing, you are practicing unethical non-monogamy or monogamy. Y'all know the men are cheating on you. Y'all take them back because men will be men, and y'all share dick. So that's why I don't understand why everybody was acting like something was wrong with what Erica Banks did. Y'all know what the fuck was going on. Why would you expect this man to be honest and faithful and truthful? No, that's not how they operate. Nobody is requiring men to operate with integrity in their relationships. They sharing them back and forth. Child, I'm happy for you, but he looked, never mind. Let me mind my broke ass business. Sugar mama. Benjamin is fishy. The baddest chick is now married. I missed her getting married. I don't like this. I don't like his look. We see you, Katrina. Trina and her husband, Benjamin Kersey Jr., are one of the most stunning couples. I don't know. They have a filter on. I can't really tell, but whatever. The people say he's zesty. That's what they said in the comments because he did like this. See? Akbar V says she misses the GOAT, Tory Lanez. Square in your face. Square in it. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. You are so, Akbar V is so fucking whack to me. Girl, you are so whack. Ugh. So whack. Girl, Jonathan Majors is selling his autograph for $140 at an upcoming event. He's pressed for cash. And the people say, what's her name? The rehabilitation center for the Kang Rehabilitation Center. The Meagan Good Rehab. What they say? What did one of y'all say? Wait a minute. Let me go to the internet. Hold on. Wait a minute. The Meagan, shout out to Trang Pack, baby. They said the Meagan Good build a Kang Rehabilitation Center in your honor. You got to pay for it though. You got to pay to put your name on the side of it though. You got to pay for everything. We're not honoring you and erecting this rehabilitation center in your name, Meagan. You got to pay for it. You got to build it too. You got to supply the blueprint. Girl, they wearing you out. Girl, what is wrong with, and now let me go back to the article. For a little over $100, you can get an autograph from the former Marvel star Jonathan Majors. He's scheduled to appear at the famous Monsters Fest in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Is that the name of the city? King of Prussia? Is that the name of the city? That's too long. What do y'all call it? Prussia? Prussia. Is the P silent? Girl, I don't know. Those in attendance reportedly will be able to purchase an autograph from Jonathan Majors. Girl, I wish the fuck I would. Girl, it ain't worth nothing. The nigga ain't worth nothing. The only person with Meagan Good is going to be the only one standing in line. Hey, baby. Isn't this cute? We set this up for you. Girl, okay, give me an autograph. Give me an autograph. Give me an autograph. Where's everybody else, Meagan? The people are saying that's not worth it, but come on. Let's do it. Let's just practice. I carry you on my back up this mountain, you king, you. Come on, sign it. Let's practice. Girl, the autograph ain't worth a goddamn. What the fuck I'm gonna stand in line and get Jonathan Majors' old smashed face autograph for? Girl, y'all some fucking idiots. They said I should probably use different words to call y'all fucking idiots, payasas, stupidas, bendejas, babosas. What else do y'all want to fucking be called? Goofy ass, goony goo goos. What do y'all want to be called doing this stuff for these niggas? What do y'all want to be called? Meagan Good, you have no goddamn business. Let me tell you something. If he was up, see, this is like, it's literally the trope that they say black women are there for. But it's usually, what do they call it? The first wife, the stepping stone. He's with a black woman or a dark-skinned black woman when he first comes on the scene. But then when he makes it up the hill, when he gets to the top of the hill, he loses your ass and he gets him a white girl or a light-skinned black woman. Right? Right? When he's down and out, he comes crawling back to you so you can mend them back to health because you a black Leo. So let's mend them back to health. The medic, maid, mule, mattress, medic, manager. Fucking dumb. Mensa. There you go. I got one. I said I need to think of something with an M to call you bitches stupid. Mensa. Yeah. That's what y'all are. I'm trying to see where the side where so I can make sure I lick the right side. Girl. Your autograph ain't worth a damn. Talking about, come on, baby. I'm going to set this up. You know, Meagan Good set it up. Don't nobody want your autograph. However, as noted, the Instagram account for Famous Monsters will mark this as the first time Majors has ever made a convention signing appearance. This seems to back rumors that the Lovecraft Country star is struggling financially and being taken care of by his girlfriend, Meagan Good. Through sickness and in health, for rich or for poor. Oh, wait. They're not married. Girl, it gets worse. It just keeps getting worser. Meagan, you a dummy. You and Rasheeda and the rest of y'all. I don't understand the programming. Especially after, like, this is not somebody that you just met and you really don't know him and then he turns out to be ain't shit. Right? You don't have a Yelp review on this man. But it's just like the typical trope. The black woman is there to mend the nigga back to health. And when he gets mended back to health, he leaves your ass for a woman that doesn't look anything like you. You think if Jonathan Majors was still fucking with Marvel, that he would be at the goddamn Jason Lee Impact Awards? Hell fucking no. He don't like you niggas like that. He's like the rest of them. Right? These men who want to act like, oh, it's I need me a Coretta. I need this and I need that. I'm this black power, this and that. Like Sidney Poitier, like Harry Belafonte, like James Earl Jones, like all of these pro-black men. They pro-black, but then they don't fool with black women. Now, I'm not saying you can't be pro-black and be in an interracial relationship, but the way that it looks, the trope of I'm only with this woman when I'm down and out. I can't be with you because I'm trying to rise up in the ranks. Ask Eartha Kitt about it. She talked about it. They didn't want to fool with me. From my understanding, Eartha Kitt is multicultural. Something is, and they didn't even want to fool with her. You girl. So she was over there with James Dean, honey. And Paul Newman. Ooh, yes. Because Harry Belafonte and the rest of them were like, you too black. So that's Jonathan Majors. But when they down and low and out and nobody wants them, they can come to you. You'll take them. You'll take the fucking trash. You'll take the trash. You there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Garbage juice. Here it comes. Here comes Megan's man. Dropping them off at the rehabilitation center. Fucking landfill back there. But they being taken care of by you pick-me's and you mountain climbing mammies. Got your boots on. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. I wish the fuck I would. I don't understand that mentality at all. I don't get it. Ain't that much love in the world. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to show you how much I love you by dishonoring myself. And let me tell you something. That is something that is learned, because we are taught to put, not even socialized to put men first, but put everybody first. Women are socialized to, I'm a be in the back. I'm a give to myself last. I'm gonna run around the plane and give everybody the oxygen mask before I put my own oxygen mask on first. And then not only that, complain about it. No, I'm always doing stuff for people and they don't do nothing for me. Didn't nobody ask you to do nothing? Jonathan Major should be over there trying to find a woman to fucking deal with his shit. There's nothing honorable or admirable about what Meagan Good is doing and women like her. Nothing. You look like a fool. When I tell you how it fucking pisses me off to see women looking like fools for men, like publicly. There's plenty of them doing it in private. I've done it in private. Thank God. But no, we not, and don't be no fool for long. That's the other thing. When you realize, when you walk past the mirror, and every time you walk past the mirror, you got a half of your face is painted white. You walk past the mirror, half of the other side of your face is painted white. You walk past the mirror and look again, and bitch, you got fucking blue eyeshadow on the top and on the bottom. You doing something else, you take a selfie, and bitch, you got a red fucking nose. And when you see your ass slowly turn into a clown, bitch, leave town. Let the circus set up, but you ain't got to be a part of the circus, bitch. Leave town. You bitches are around here looking like clowns. All of y'all, and all of y'all stuffed in the same stupid car.
But keep my husband out of it.
And for what? What kind of reward do you think you're gonna get for that, you black Leo Meagan Good? First, you dealing with a black Leo. He told her. She brags about, oh, he told me I shouldn't get with him. If a man tells you don't get with me, listen to him, stupid. Why aren't you listening to these men tell you, hey, you don't want to get with me, I'm in a bad time in my life? No, you want to heal him with your booty hole. Hey, Jasmine. Let me read a couple of these comments. Why is he famous? What is he in again? No, when he came on Lovecraft Country, and I saw on every time a black man is made a lead in a movie, black women will get online and begin objectifying him. Yeah. Start lusting after him, making him into a sex symbol. Jonathan Majors. Remember when he was on the front of a magazine and he had on like these jeans? I'm gonna find the picture. He had on like these jeans and like this pink thing, and his body was out. Now I'm not gonna lie. His body is ridiculous. His body is ridiculous. And he was standing up there. I don't know how old the picture is. He's standing up there. And then remember him, the picture of him and Michael Jordan. What's his name? Michael P. What's the one? The little corny one. Killmonger. Michael P. Is that his name? Michael P. Jordan? What's his middle initial? You know what I'm talking about. The one that was with Lori Harvey. What is his name? Hey Siri, what's the actor's name who played Killmonger in Black Panther?
The character of Killmonger in Black Panther
Oh,
is played by Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
This answer is from Rehab.com.
Thank you. Yeah, Michael B. I was saying P. I was thinking about Alex P. Keaton. What will they do, baby, without us? What did they do, baby, without us? Sha-da-da-da. Yeah, shout out to Family Ties. Anyways, girl, when you had that picture with Michael B. Jordan, and they was like, oh, look at the brotherly love. The men are loving each other. Meanwhile, he's beating up that lady, stressing that lady out. Jabari. He was running from her. Yeah, because she was in her reactive abuse mode. And was like, motherfucker, I'm about to chase you because everything you done put me through, I'm about to do whatever I need to do. But then he run to Meagan Good. He wants a white woman to be like Coretta, girl. And then you came after her and like accepted him. Girl, I can't. And then your first date was in court. It's not smart. It is not smart. Pharrell explains why he didn't need Khaleesi's permission to clear the controversial milkshake sample for Beyonce's Renaissance album. Hip-hop veteran Pharrell is clearing the air about the 2022 milkshake sample drama between Khaleesi and Beyonce. During a recent interview, the producer shared that he hadn't spoken to Khaleesi about the ordeal, but it was well within his rights to sell the song. He repeatedly answered no to the questions regarding whether or not he and Khaleesi have had a chance to talk through things after the songstress called him and Beyonce out for allegedly mishandling business with her in an Instagram post back in 2022. When questioned specifically about who ultimately had the right to clear the sample in 2003 of the 2003 hit written by Pharrell and performed by Khaleesi, Pharrell stated, "I wish her the absolute best, but I wrote this song." After being asked if he needs Khaleesi's approval to lease out samples of the record, he added, "No, not Milkshake. It was me and Chad who produced it." If you recall, Khaleesi aired out her professional frustrations with Beyonce and Pharrell. With Beyonce and Pharrell after the former released her Renaissance album, which initially featured an interpolation of Milkshake for the song Energy, like going into Break My Soul. It actually sounded good, and I'm mad that I never did like record it because Beyonce later took it off, but the included to like go into to Break My Soul, it did sound good. It sounded good. But she, like Pharrell, like people in the record industry, that's what they do. Like and what really makes it sad is when a creative takes advantage of a creative. You know what I mean? And how he was also in a romantic relationship with Khaleesi at the beginning, and how that may have, she was young too. They were both young, but she was younger. And how things that you would let slide, not understanding the business, how she should have been credited on that in a way that doesn't allow him to take what made her so popular and sell it and her not see a return on that. That's not fair. That's not fair. And they know it's not fair. And it really sucks when creatives take advantage of creatives. Someone like Puffy, who is not a creative and steals from creatives and siphons from creatives. When I was reading that Don Richard story about him making them stay up, I said he's a vampire and he's using them and harnessing their energy and what he's like. When you see Puffy, you could see it in his face. It's literally like a vampire. You could see it's very like, it's ugly. It's ugly. And it really, like, he's another one. I have fond memory. If anybody knows me, I loved Puffy. Like the energy, all the take that on the stage and all that other stuff. If he died today, I wouldn't post shit about that motherfucker. No, not at all. Absolutely not. And he made a mark in my young adulthood. 30 years. 30 years. No, hell no. Hell no. I'd rather a man say, I don't like black women and I don't fuck with them and never fuck with them than to fuck with them and abuse them and harm them and rape them and assault them and drug them and have sex with their lifeless bodies. Nah, fuck that. That's where I draw the fucking line. Say you don't like black women. I don't want you to, you know what I say, on your way to white women, I don't need to hear how you don't like black women. But if you don't ever fuck with black women again, good. Good. But you around here raping people, drugging people, giving them things to make their bodies immobile, abusing people, throwing shit at people, sleep deprived, locking them in cars, blowing cars up. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. All them motherfuckers need to be fed rat poison. All of them. And their heads chopped off. Because let me tell you something. Taking advantage of creative people is the worst thing. That's the worst thing. Because to me, the creativity comes from source. And when you taken from that, you are mishandling what the source has gave a person. So you should pay. You should pay. You taking advantage. Everything where there is arts concerned, music, television, film, theater, and you're taking advantage of a creative, all you motherfuckers need to pay and go up in flames. I'm telling you. That's the one thing that pisses me off, because the way that the music industry is and has been to creatives, and then for these men to come up and see that, but then like get into positions of power and then like do the exact same thing. You Bad Boy, So Def, all the Death Row, all of the labels that were ran by these men, and they did the same thing that was done to Little Richard, Ray Charles, James Brown. You didn't do nothing different. You didn't change nothing. You actually came in there and did exactly what was done to them. You were supposed to be different, and for that, rat poison and off with your head. You had an opportunity to do something different, but no, you got the power and it went to your head, to the point where you having people around you drop like flies. Charles Manson never killed anybody. I'm done talking. I'm tired of you women looking stupid for these weird ass niggas, these violent men. Violent men. What are you doing over there, Meagan Good? Paying for everything, stupid. That is dumb as fuck. And you falling into that fucking trope. You the cleanup woman? Fucking maid? You the cleanup woman. There's nothing honorable or admirable. You don't get no brownie points. You should be ashamed of yourself for being the fault, for being the mattress for Jonathan Majors. I'm like that little meme of that girl with that damn spatula. Girl. It's stupid. I hate to see it. I hate to see it. And then not only see it, but then the people in the comments being in alignment with it. That's how I know that's how I know when you use these public figures, they are just an example of other people just like them. You know how many Meagan Goods is out there taking care of a nigga who ain't shit? You taking care of a nigga who was on trial for abuse and violence against women. Not only that, convicted. Not only that, people from his past, when all this was coming out, that he went to school with, coming out, talking about Jonathan Majors and his fucking temper and shit. And why would you want to be in proximity with a man with a temper and no job? Anybody ever been around a man with a temper and no job? Anybody? It doesn't take a black man with no job and a temper? I gotta go. Anybody ever been around a nigga with no job and a temper? Anyone? Oh. And now you down there selling autographs. Come on, baby. Let's practice. We know your signature ain't worth a... Girl, his signature ain't worth shit. None of these niggas' signatures should be worth shit. None of them. You are with a man whose signature ain't worth shit, girl. Smiling in his face, looking stupid, just dumb. All y'all packed in the car. Get Rasheeda, every woman on Love and Hip Hop. The way they are dishonoring themselves, Yandy, Rasheeda, Carly Red, all of y'all look stupid. And the only thing that's in the equation that's making you look stupid is a man. And for some reason, you don't know how to remove him out of the equation. You don't know how to choose yourself. And it's not that you're not just you, and you're looking stupid doing it. You're looking stupid doing it to men who are wholly undeserving. But they are not the only ones. You know how many Rasheedas are out there? That's my husband, honey. You better keep my husband out of it. Bitch, I'm going to want to talk to you. You going to show me proof, and I'm going to still be mad at you. Because I ain't going nowhere, bitch. Carly Red, I want to have babies. I'm 65 years old. I want to have babies. I want to get married. I want him to manage my singing career. And we're going to open up a business together. You sound fucking dumb. And no one's telling you, Carly, you sound dumb. And the way she just running around like what, and even if you are acting, like I tell you, I was in friendship group with this girl who used to act dumb for men, and the niggas would eat it up. And I used to be looking at her like, why are you doing that? You are a college educated woman with letters behind your name. And every time a nigga comes around, the letters fall, your brain starts oozing out of your fucking ears. I hate to see that, because you all are smarter than that. All of you are. And looking dumb like Sierra. How are you guys smart in business? Yandy, how are you smart in business, but then like abandon everything? All of that, those brain cells that you're using for business, you don't use them in your relationship? And then you guys are like, oh, I'm a leader in business. I just want to be with a man who, and he's not leading you. He's dumb. You got to tell him what to do. You got to tell him what to do. You his supervisor, manager, his manager, his mom. You got to tell him what to do. Girl, I can't. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. The crying man is all of us. We cry for y'all. We cry for y'all like the Virgin. We cry. You know, they see the Virgin Guadalupe, Virgen de Guadalupe. They see her and she's crying. The girls are crying for y'all. That man is crying for y'all. I want y'all to snap the fuck out of it. And then y'all be acting addicted. That's the crazy part. I don't understand the wiring. Like, I want somebody to actually, like, you can't do Iyanla. We need like a clinical, you can't use these people, like somebody to actually analyze the behavior behind all of it. Rachel Lindsay, like all of this. And then y'all a woman was telling me the other day that we need to teach boys romance. They already know romance. They already know it. And they know how to use it as a tool against your fucking dizzy ass. What is not clicking? How are y'all raised to say, how are we raised to say, oh, you know, girls develop before boys, and then somewhere around adulthood, it flips to you wanting this dumb motherfucker to lead you somewhere and this dumb motherfucker to protect and provide for you. He's dumb. They've been telling us that since we were little girls. And you want to follow him somewhere? But then also at the same time, really be the leader in the fucking shit? So you just playing a role, girl, and you don't get no rewards, no Oscars, no Emmys, no Independent Spirit Awards, no SAG Awards for your performance as a dumbass wife. Nobody. You don't get no rewards for it. Girl, I can't. I hate to see that shit. It really chaps my hide. It does. Rasheeda, you so stupid. Did you hear Rasheeda when she told Kirk? She said in the confessional, I don't know why he didn't keep the text messages, because you know how these bitches like to pay. What do you mean you don't know why he kept the text messages? Because we know how these bitches like to play.
You will never know the conviction of a wife, girl. Ever. Right. Ever. Check. You don't have them now.
How did you come up with that? You will only get to embarrass me one time. One time. Even in like in real life, not in this reality stuff, men are like embarrassing women in their communities. Embarrassing them. But y'all be sharing them. Y'all act like they the last niggas on earth. That's another thing. Like, I don't understand. Choose yourself, girl. Choose yourself. Put your oxygen mask on first. Stop letting these men put your lives at risk. The HIV numbers are reflecting that y'all ain't got a fucking clue. Put it down. It's killing you. Like in so many ways. And then like the women who are online promoting you to be in close proximity with these men do not have your best interest at heart. They don't. Anybody sitting in community trying to figure out, like Jamil, and then I'm going to go. She's been posting stuff about all of these different things of violence against women. She's been posting, like she posted the French woman who's like, y'all say the men are protectors and providers, but 51 men came to that door to fuck a lifeless body, and not one of them motherfuckers went to the cops. But men are natural protectors and providers. The last story she put on, the motherfucker put his wife in a blender, bitch. Sure did. Anybody sitting around trying to pontificate on how we need to show up in relationships, fuck them bitches. They don't mean you no good. They need to be talking about how you get your health together, how you get your own goddamn life together. That's what needs to be the focus. This fucking laser focus on getting you in close proximity with people who are not your protectors. You can't tell me the intimate partner violence rates. I'm not playing with y'all. Trigger warning. This is somehow the most disturbing story of men's deeply twisted violence against women this week. The attacks making the news are considered cruel. And I don't know what to say anymore. Men should all be posting about these stories. Former model and Miss Switzerland finalist Christina Jokimovich pureed in a blender by her husband. They're so protected, huh? Aren't they? They're so protected. That's her. They're so protected. Their men are protecting them. I need all the good men, the men who find this abhorrent, to not let women be alone in speaking about this and posting about this. We need your voices. Social media can seem like a passive, futile way to show solidarity, but it beats nothing at all. It signals to us that we aren't alone, like you're on our side. It sends a signal that you condemn men's violence against women, but they don't. You know how many men are trying to figure out, what did she do to get put into a blender? What did she do to deserve that? They're trying to figure out a way. She must have did something to deserve her husband cutting her ass up and putting her in a fucking blender. She must have done something. Just like you condemn white violence against black people or military violence in Africa or the Middle East, you're not personal perpetrators of those horrific actions, but you say something because you object and you want people to know you object and and are disgusted. We need the same energy when it's men's violence against women. Men listen to other men. No, they don't. If they did, laws wouldn't exist. The laws exist to keep their asses in line. Yes, but then guess what? Guess who the lawmakers are? Guess what they're doing? They're committing the same fucking crimes against women. That's why crimes against women have a very low conviction sentencing length span. Niggas raping people, getting put out of jail, getting put 14 months. What? Deshaun Watson. 24 women, and he has a $280 million contract. The highest contract in NFL motherfucking history, bitch. They don't give a fuck about women. Men listen to other men and feel less attacked by their demands for a change. Men who are vocal were a huge part of the Me Too culture, which was not gone perfectly, but has massively made the industry safer and more hyper aware of abuse and harassment. Children and women are so much more safer than we have now explicitly learned in documentaries that we used to be. Men, we need you. We need your voices. We need your support. Shut the fuck up. 51 men came to that man's door to have sex with his wife's lifeless body, unconscious body. Bitch. I want y'all to stop asking men, and I want you to make moves without them saying a word about it. Girl, you better stop asking men for help. They're not natural protectors. They're not here to protect you. A rich woman had 51 men come and have sex with her, and not one man tried to save her. Stop asking your greatest threat, your oppressor in a system of patriarchy, for help. They're not coming to save you, girl. They not. The same way white folks ain't coming to save you niggas. Ain't. Never. Ever. All this shit needs to run like this for it to work. Stop asking men. Stop asking them. Stop it. Can you please not post things like this without a trigger warning? It's mostly women who follow you. A bear wouldn't put me in a blender after it's killed me. Trigger warning before the headline would be great, babe. I just Googled it. The article mentioned psychological issues. They keep coming with all of these excuses for men's horrible actions. Enough. This is horrifying and heartbreaking. Yeah, it's horrific. Our gender needs to be better. It's not your gender. It's your socialized programming. It's not to the gender. It's the way you are socialized. And there's no consequence for nothing. Y'all are available to them. They telling you they trying to take away divorces. And you're like, no, we want to be married so bad that we'll fight against not being able to get a divorce instead of not getting married. That's how bad y'all want to be married. Girl, I can't. I need for the girls to wake up because I'm tired of it. All the girls down to Love and Hip Hop, y'all look stupid. And then Amy, you down there. You want to fuck a nigga like Scrappy just because motherfucking Bambi is dating some nigga you dated when you were like in your early 20s, and you want to get back at her by allowing a man like Scrappy to insert you? You want to fuck Scrappy. Dum, da-dum, dum, dum. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Protect your pussy. Protect your brain, girl, before anything. Rise up. Protect your damn brain. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.
That it was not betrayal. Okay. So give me the benefit of that. Like